Hey everybody, today I'm going to be discussing with you the work of Carrie Mae Weems, specifically a couple images from the series. From Here I Saw What Happened and I Cried, a couple of those in the Joslyn's permanent collection. And I want to share some thoughts about that today, and I would encourage everyone to check out the rest of the series. I can't cover it all today because there are a lot of images and a lot of text that goes along with them, but I encourage everyone to check it out on their own. And I hope you enjoy the images that I get to share with you today. In my research, I discovered that one of the images Weems used was actually one that we studied from our textbook, I think in Chapter 3. One of the photos commissioned by Louis Agassiz of a man he called Renty. Weems actually took that image, as she did with all of these images, and co-opted it. Totally changed the meaning, as you can see. With Weems' words superimposed over the images, the series unites and reanimates the humans captured in the photos. The photos are glazed with glass onto which Weems' captions are sandblasted. Most of the images were first printed in black and white, but Weems used a chromogenic process to replace the white and gray tones with shades of blood red. The images are housed in dark, almost black frames and matted in a tondo style, as if the viewer were seeing the images through a telescope. I want to touch briefly on the place that Weems' images are installed in the Joslyn Art Museum. We've got a contemporary gallery here with some big names: Francis Bacon, Miriam Shapiro, Tom Wesselman. We've got a nice suite here, about 4 inches apart, a clean presentation, but the smallest images in the gallery. To the left we've got an image by Have Karaman, an Iraqi artist, and over on the left side, we've got an image here by Wanda Ewing, a late and much beloved Omaha artist. Powerful image here, obviously dealing with identity and gaze. So our friends are nicely sandwiched here with some context. As in Renee Stout's 1988 sculpture Fetish, Weems restores agency to her subjects by recontextualizing a stereotyped image. Based on the subject's dress and the look of the photos, I believe that the persons depicted in the Joslyn images were born into American chattel slavery. The image of the bearded man describes a person born to status and humbled by circumstances. The image of the woman in the head wrap describes an opposite destiny. She may have been born in enslavement, but she's become a confidant to her enslavers. The series is full of these dichotomies. Ultimately, the narratives imparted to the photos subjects break the anonymity that is native to old photos and enslaved persons by giving the viewer clues about who they really were. I believe that part of Weems' tactic, when she decided to flip the gray and white tones over to red, was she wanted to push those images further back into the picture field and make them feel like they're emerging from something, or kind of like bubbling up from the waters of time. And I think another effect, or another maybe even intention by Weems in this project, was by just kind of undercutting the concepts of blackness and whiteness. Even though it's not stated verbally, she's undercutting those linguistic divisions, those racial terms almost, and humanizing her subjects by kind of knocking down those linguistic barriers.